Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa.
Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. So today we're going to be decorating the porch. Well, I shouldn't say decorating because I don't really have any decor. We're going to put a wreath up and a mat down here, and then I'll also show you guys where I'm going to put my other mat and wreaths at. But we're mainly just going to be doing the front porch today. We need to get rid of these ferns that are hanging still from summer. It's cold out, so you guys can tell I'm like bundled up, but it's like in the 40s right now, so it's pretty cold. A little breezy. We live up on the mountain, so it's always windy. But the porch, what I basically really want to do is just kind of sweep it off. Maybe even run the mop across it really quick, but maybe not because it's kind of cold, so I don't know what to do with that. But we'll figure it out. We need to get rid of, like I said, the ferns. I got a plant over here that's a little dead. Also, our outside cat has her own little outside heating house that she stays in. We've actually tried to bring her back inside, and she doesn't want to be inside. She just wants to come right back out. She goes to the door every single time and wants back outside. So we bought her a little heating house. You can find these off Amazon, which I didn't even know if they sold stuff like that, but I'm really glad that they do for outside animals that need a place to sleep, like cats. These are awesome. So if you guys, I could link it down below if any of you guys are interested in it. But it heats up. It has like a little heating pad in it, and we put a blanket in there, and it heats up and it keeps her completely warm. Just as if she was inside with us. So we still bring her inside every now and then to hang out with us, but she always goes right back to the door once back outside. So for right now, we have that situation out here on the front porch. We got the litter box out here. So I just kind of want to take some stuff and kind of redo everything out here just to try to make it look a little nicer. And then we're going to put the lights on the rail out here today along with the garland. And I got some red bows to tie onto my poles out here. And my husband is in charge normally of hanging the gutter lights, but he's having some issues with lights right now, so I don't really know if we're going to get to hang those today. But I'm going to do what I can, and I hope you guys enjoy today's video and get some motivation or just enjoy watching, and let's go ahead and get started. I wanted to update you guys and let you guys know that we actually moved all of Frank's stuff to the back porch instead of keeping it on the front porch. You guys will see me moving it around and stuff, but I think we made the right decision for sure because the front porch just gets way too windy and cold, and the back porch is a lot calmer. There's no wind on the back porch because the house kind of blocks it off from that. So I just wanted to let you guys know that we did not keep this stuff out here. The reason why we had it out here on the front porch, I was trying to get her to go into the house. She had made a little bit of a mess on the blanket and I re-washed it. But she ends up going in it later by herself in her own time. Trying to shove her in there just wasn't working. So she was definitely wanting to get back in it though, to stay out of the weather. But yeah, so I ended up trying to switch the blankets out, and then I'm going to, like I said, move all of her stuff on the other side of this bench. But then later that day, like I said, we took it to the back. So I decided to go ahead and take my Swiffer mop. You guys will see me start doing that in a little bit after we get the litter box cleaned out, because I also needed to do that. But I was just basically discarding my ferns, my plants, and then I have a rose bush that is overgrown onto our porch. So I took some scissors and trimmed that back so it's no longer growing through the porch. It was doing really well, but it was just too much. So I went and got this extension cord to extend Frank's house down below the other side here, as you guys can see. I didn't want that to be like the first thing, you know, that you could walk up on the porch and see. So that is like why I decided to move it, because, you know, having a litter box, I'd rather have that tucked away somewhere where you can't see it, but I can't really do anything with it outside. So it's really not a big deal. I try to make it work, and then Frank really does well with having that close to the house. She doesn't have to go far to use the bathroom, and she really likes that. So I just try to keep that close to her. And then her food, we have to bring in at nighttime because there's, you guys have heard me talk about my vlogs, but there's stray cats around. So we can't leave the bowls out all night long, and then we just kind of have to keep an eye on it. And then Otis is out during the day and there's no cats around when he's out. So I'm taking these planter pots that I had my mom's in, and they're gonna go down to the shed, but I wanted to get them off the porch. But they're definitely like a spring, summer item, fall, whatever. But I'm basically just clearing everything off and then cleaning out this litter box really quick, and then I'm gonna start taking my little Swiffer mop here. I just stuck the pads to the bottom of it, and I had vinegar water that I'm gonna spray on the porch and then just mop as I go. So it worked pretty good. Like, it cleaned the porch pretty nice in my opinion, but it wasn't as good as that big heavy duty mop that my husband got from his store, and that yellow bucket that I cleaned the porches off with last summer. That was like the best way. And I just think I just used like Dawn dish soap and water, and my porches were so clean. But guys, it was so cold out. I shouldn't even been mopping the porch to begin with. But it did look a lot better once I was done. All these muddy footprints from Otis and the cats, it just really needed a little cleaning up. So I'm taking the broom and I'm going to sweep it first before we mop it. And then I also wanted to kind of winterize the furniture here on the porch. So it gets so windy on this front porch. So this stuff blows around all the time. I honestly should tie it together so it can't like blow around, but I kind of turned them facing each other and put it up against the house. So here I was trying to move Frank again because I don't know what she was doing. I think she was just a little overwhelmed because I was out here sweeping. Frank has always been an outside cat. She'd come from outside. She came to our house one day when she was really small, and she was just underfed, starving. So we started feeding her because we just couldn't let her starve to death. And that is how she came about. And we had her indoors for a long time, for probably like a few months last winter, I would say. And then she started having accidents in the house. And I don't really know what prompted that, but I heard that cats can get stressed out and stuff. So we tried to bring her back inside, as I mentioned, and she didn't want anything to do with it. Now that she has this little outdoor house, I think she likes it. No, we've tried to bring her back in. She doesn't really want anything to do with it. So I really highly recommend these little heat houses for cats. If you guys have any outdoor cats or anything that's outside that you just like to give a warm space to keep them warm during the winter months. But it works out awesome and great, and Frank loves it. I also put like a really warm blanket inside of it as well. But I'm going to finish just mopping here. We're not really doing a whole lot of decorating in today's video. I'm going to put up a wreath on both of my doors. Actually, I think I put them up on all 3 of my doors. But I wanted to show you guys how gross that was. That was from mopping. I used 2 pads, I think, and then I'm just going to finish mopping here. But this is basically what I like to use a Swiffer for. I never really was impressed a whole bunch with this Swiffer. You guys can let me a comment down below because some people probably really like them. Maybe if you have like a small apartment and a small floor space, these would be really great. But like, I have a lot of hardwood floor in my house and this just doesn't do it for me. I like the other one a lot better, my O-Cedar one that my friend Tammy got me. But that one I use way more. And I don't want to bring it outside because I like to use it inside. So this one I decided, since I'm not going to be using it inside, might as well just use it outside. So I'm just going to finish spraying down here, and then we're going to start with the rest of the stuff. I bought a couple of mats to put down from Hobby Lobby is where I found these at. They were having such a great deal that day. It was like 60% off or something, everything, and it was like a really good deal. I don't know how long they're going to have that Christmas sale. That was like a week or 2 ago when I went and got these mats. But this one here is really cute. It has like a hot chocolate cup on it and marshmallows and stuff, but I thought it was cute. But it's more of a different fabric, so I thought it would do better in the exposed weather than the other one would, because it's more like a straw mat. So I'm putting up my little wreaths that I have. I have a snowman. I have a Santa Claus. And then I have another little wreath that I put on the back door. And once I get that done, I'm going to trim up the rose bush, and then we're going to start putting the lights on the front porch. My husband was in charge of doing the gutter lights, and also he always does those, and then he also put the bows on outside around the rails for me this year. So he was a huge help in this video. He helped me put the little garlands up around the door too, because I'm short and he's tall and he can reach up and get that secured around that really well. So I was super happy to have his help. You know, short girl problems. But anyways, I'm just gonna let you guys watch the rest of the video because I think I've talked enough. But I hope that you guys got some maybe motivation today of some kind. I hope you guys got some motivation in today's video to get started maybe decorating for Christmas. If you guys have not checked out any of my other Christmas videos, be sure to go watch those for some Christmas inspiration and decorating. And yeah, leave a comment down below. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. Also, subscribe if you are new here, because I know a lot of people are probably just coming across this channel maybe, or a lot of you guys have moved over from my old channel. But I also run a vlog channel too, so don't forget to go check that out if you have not. But I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. It really means a lot, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.
Without the flames getting higher, you hear when I make, yeah, nothing else in between, yeah. Try to connect without making a scene, but we don't listen when we talk. Don't ask me to leave, 'cause I wanna stay. Don't ask me to leave, 'cause I wanna stay. We don't listen when we talk. We fight fire with fire. It's like we don't know how to talk without the flames getting higher. You hear when I make, yeah, nothing else in between, yeah. Try to connect without making a scene, but we don't listen when we talk. We don't listen when we talk.
this year.